Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Wanted to talk with you today about a phone call that I had with the VA. Yes, I reached down to the VA to essentially get it from the horse's mouth and make sure that I'm not crazy. So with that, let's talk this through. This is regarding all of the nuance with regard to your claims filing and looking to file for an increase and what form and how does that work and what's the best appropriate way. And I will just start off with there's a lot of nuance and it's a little bit confusing even when you read through it. So with that, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I truly appreciate it. And if you want to support the channel in other ways, consider being a member. You can do that by going to the homepage and you will see the highlighted members there and a join button. Thank you so much to all you members. I really appreciate you. I do my best to get back to you in the comments section. So let's jump into this. All right, so here's the short fast answer. You could really use either the 526EZ or you could utilize the supplemental claim form as well. Either one of those you could ask for an increase on. However, I do want to touch on maybe the appropriate way. So again, the standard form that you would use to file your claim, your initial claim is the form 21526EZ, 21526EZ. The supplemental claim form is VA form number 2000995. 0995 is the supplemental claim. Now, you could use either one of those if you're filing for an increase. Now, here's the weird, nuancy part, and then I'm going to guide you down the right way. If your original claim for whatever condition comes back unfavorable, let's say that it's they service connect you but at a lower rating, right? And so you're effectively going, you rated me too low. I feel as though I should be increased. There's that kind of a version. You would, if this is within a year, you would absolutely want to utilize the supplemental claim form in order to do that, so that way you preserve your effective date. Now, let's say that you're over the year time frame. Well, according to, and again, I'm going to give you the best version here in a minute, the way to do this. But if you read through the supplemental claim form. Now let's pretend that we've already surpassed the 1 year mark, right? You're past the 1 year. You're not going to preserve your effective date at that point. So it says, you can file a supplemental claim if you meet all of the requirements listed here. We've decided your claim in the past. Well, they did, right? So you had a claim in the past. Your claim is not contested, right? And so it's not in that contested claim kind of bucket, and you have new and relevant information to or evidence to submit, which you would, and you're requesting a review, or it says here, or you're requesting a review of your claim based on a change in law, right? So typically what we would be looking at here is, okay, fine, they've decided the claim in the past, your claim is not contested, and you have new and relevant information to submit. Sure, you can file all of that after a year long and try to have them move forward and give you an increase. Cool. So it would trigger that. It wouldn't go back to your effective date because you're outside of that review window, right? That 12 months. However, the better way to go about it is to utilize the 526EZ again. Write in your condition and that you're looking for an increase, right? You're already service connected, so you don't need to worry about getting the service connected piece because you're already service connected for the condition. You're just at this point supplying additional evidence to show that your condition has increased, right? Again, we're outside of the 1 year window. You're going to utilize the 526, and the reason why is, what if they come back and they don't increase you? They go, nope, here's the same. Or they don't increase you as far as you think you should be. For example, migraines, you are at 10% and you're thinking I should be 50, and then they rate you at 30, right? So they didn't quite take you to where you need to be. So even if you're not quite getting there, or they keep you the same, you're not go up as high as you think you should for that increase. If you file the 526, right, the 21526EZ, then that opens up the opportunity for you to be able to file a supplemental on that decision, if you follow what I'm saying. So it gives you an ability to have kind of a backup plan, if you will, a contingency plan. So, cool, I'm going to file for an increase on the 526EZ. If they do not give me the increase, I have another course of action. Or if they do not give me the increase as high as I think it should be, I now have a year's time to go gather more evidence, get that together, and then file a supplemental claim at that point. If you do it the other way around, sure. I mean, if you do a supplemental for an increase, cool. If they give you the increase you're looking for, awesome, that's great. If they don't, well, you can't file a supplemental on that because you already, that was a supplemental. So now there is a little blurb in here from the VA, and it says basically that, increased claims, talks about filing increased claims, and that really, if you're looking to file an increase, you should use the 526. But then in other things, it says that you should that if they've decided your claim in the past, that you should utilize a supplemental. So it's almost like conflicting information. I verified with the VA. Really, you could use either form. It really doesn't matter. But really, at the end of the day, the way you should look at it is, if I'm looking for an increase, if my original claim condition was decided less than a year ago, I'm filing a supplemental. If it was more than a year ago, I'm filing that's a standard claim on the 526. I'm filing that. So that way I have the supplemental, because my effective date's not going to be any different. So I'm not preserving an effective date at that point. It's over a year. I'm filing the 526, so I have a contingency plan with the ability to file that supplemental. Now, if you were declined service connection, if you filed a claim however long ago, right, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and you were denied service connection altogether, then it's my understanding at that point you are filing a supplemental claim with any new evidence that you have that would then make that be a service-connected condition. Now, they're not going to back pay you because you would be over that 1 year time frame, but you're reopening an old claim. And I think that that's kind of where the waters get muddied up a little bit, if you will, is, okay, I'm opening up an old claim and having you relook at it. Supplemental claim, right, for a denial of service connection. However, if you had an old claim, I'm reopening it, looking for an increase, they want you to utilize the 526. At least that's kind of what I read in there. But again, you're getting information on both sides. The reason why you would want to utilize the 526 again is so that way you could have the supplemental as a backup if needed. With that, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.